Today's question is from Sierra K, who says, I'm about to turn 58 and want to start my own business. Personal branding seems to be very effective, but as I look online, it looks like a young person's game. Is 58 too late? Good question. Sierra, I really appreciate you asking this question because you're not the only one who's asking it. So you're doing the work for all the other people. Thank you. Based on recent live streams I've done, DMs I've received, and one-on-one coaching sessions, I can assure you there are lots of people who are wondering if it's too late to reinvent themselves and to unleash the power of this thing called personal branding. And Sierra, your question really stood out to me because I happen to be a 58-year-old who operates a thriving million-dollar business. And let me tell you why. There has never been a better time to build your personal brand and your business, even if, maybe even especially if you're starting from scratch. Here's why. First, I'm going to show you why it's true that this is the best time ever to do it, and 58 is perfect. And then I'll explain to you how to get started. So back to Sierra's question, is 58 too late? And 58 is an arbitrary number. It could be 68 or 78 or 48 or 38. Are you in your 40s, 50s, or older and still dream of starting a business or of writing that book you've always talked about or of doing your life's best work? Are you also asking if it's too late? Is it worth the risk to start a business online or write a book or found that ministry? Or are you wondering if you should shut down the business you already have? Are you tired or finished or afraid? Afraid about the coming economic chaos, the elections, the disruption caused by AI, and all that stuff that's going on all the time? Well, here's the key. That stuff is always going on. It's always something new to be afraid of. Being stuck in this no man's land of fear and uncertainty and thinking you're too old or too young or too pretty or too ugly or too fat or too thin or whatever it is you think you're too much of, take heart. Being in that no man's land can be hell, but I know a way out of hell. And before we're done here today, I'll give you the map so you can get out too. All of us, if we're fortunate enough, live to get to this point, and we are often forced to face these kinds of questions by things like advancing years, illness, death, divorce, pain and suffering, life. But remember, pain may be inevitable, but suffering is almost always optional. You can opt out of the suffering program. And you can be proactive and just get the benefits of having your own personal brand and the freedom of having your own business without the pain and suffering. Now, I have faced all these questions. Questions like what to do in the face of progressive disease like Parkinson's, what to do about the pandemic, multiple surgeries, and a lot more woe is me kind of stuff. Look, we all face this kind of stuff. It's part of the e-ticket ride called being alive. What I've learned and taught many others is that asking these questions that we're going to go over next is important because you need to know, first of all, what is your purpose? Purpose drives persistence. Purpose keeps you going when discomfort tells you to quit. My purpose in life and in my business also is founded on my faith in Christ, which certainly gives me deep motivation and sustains my commitment even when things get tough. When you have settled the purpose question, like the meaning question, like why am I here? What am I doing? The next question is, what kind of business should you start? Should it be e-commerce? Should you start an agency or do personal services work? I say the answer is a personal brand business because, first of all, people bond to people more easily than they do to corporate brands. You can connect with your customers through the meaning in your life and your message and through your purpose. And in a noisy world, You need this kind of emotional, psychological connection with your customers, because even satisfied customers will leave you if there's a better deal down the block. But raving fans who have connected emotionally to your personal brand will stick by you and even fight for you or defend you. You can't buy that kind of loyalty. Purpose gives you persistence, staying power, and deep meaning. Personal branding gives your customers an emotional connection to you and your products and services, gives you bonding, and gives them aspirational reasons to be your raving fan. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. What's really at the root of Sierra's question? Age. For a person who's in the second stage of life, maybe like me and Sierra, you're 58 or 48 or 68 or whatever the number is for you. You're asking the question, is 58 too late? No, it's not too late. But you must keep this in mind or you will fail. You build your personal brand based on who you really are, what you really know, and what you actually like. You don't build it on faking any of those things, because if you do, it'll fall apart. Your purpose can be the fact that this is the best way for you to make the most of your experience, expertise, and wisdom. In other words, profit from what you already know and love. There's a flood of readers, viewers, clients, and students who are hungry for your unique, value-based content, whatever it's about. This means for you that your career is not over, your value has not come to an end, and you do not have to be a young, beautiful 25-year-old to make this kind of business work for you. There are lots of folks who are looking for teachers, leaders, mentors, and coaches with some seasoning, experience, and credibility. These are the people who really are looking for you. Now, you might be afraid there's too much of your topic out there already. Too much being done already by too many people doing your thing. Ray, there's too many channels about whatever, fill in the blank. But to win out over your competition, here's what you must remember. There is only one you. So a real, maybe a bit uncomfortable truth is that letting your personality shine through is crucial to your success. As long as you know your stuff, your real, authentic secret weapon is your quirky, even a bit weird personality. And you might think you're just not, quote, everybody's cup of tea, but that is the point. You don't want to be the boring, same old thing kind of person they can see on dozens of YouTube channels and TikTok accounts. You want to be the different, quirky, distinctively you person you are. That person has an audience. Authenticity always has an audience. And there are 5 distinct advantages of building a personal brand rather than some other kind of business. Number 1, it leverages your experience and wisdom. You've reached the age of 58 or whatever, and boy, do you have a wealth of experience, skills, and stories under your belt. I mean, seriously, who better than you to tap into those incredible assets? Personal branding is the key here because it gives you the power to leave a lasting impact on others by sharing your unique journey and inspiring them along the way. It's like you're creating your very own legacy, my friend, and that's a good thing. Number 2, it allows you to be a category of one. Standing out by building your personal brand, you can connect with like-minded individuals, expand your online presence, and make a distinct impression in today's competitive world. Don't let age hold you back. Embrace the power of your unique perspective and let it shine through your personal brand. Number 3, you can use the social media amplification effect. Social media platforms are your best allies in amplifying your personal brand. They provide you with the perfect tools to connect with potential clients, employers, or collaborators, And with the click of a button, you can reach a global audience and showcase your expertise, and you can do it for free. So stop complaining about social media and start using it for your benefit. Number 4, having a personal brand brings you a wealth of continuous growth. Age is just a number when it comes to personal growth. Attend workshops or conferences related to your niche. Stay informed and meet other people who can inspire and support your personal brand journey. Never stop evolving and exploring new opportunities. Number 5, a personal brand is a great platform from which to start a coaching or mentorship program. Adding value. Leverage your experience by mentoring others and getting paid to do it. Sharing your knowledge and guiding the next generation adds immense value to your personal brand that others don't have. As a mentor, you become a trusted authority in your field and leave a lasting impact on those you inspire. Get out of your comfort zone and start building that brand. Is 58 too late for personal branding? Absolutely not. Embrace the power of personal branding and let this journey of self-discovery and growth take flight. Remember, it's never too late to harness the power of a good personal brand. If you'd like to know more about building your personal brand, join our new free masterclass. It's only available for a very limited time at pbamasterclass.com. Meanwhile, post your comments and questions below this video on YouTube, and I promise to read every comment and answer as many as possible. Until next time, I pray that you would live long, be in good health, and prosper with purpose.